More than 10 years have passed since Lauren Spierer, a 20-year-old sophomore at Indiana University, vanished without a trace after a night out with friends in Bloomington. Despite extensive investigations and relentless search efforts, the mystery surrounding Lauren's disappearance remains unresolved. This article delves into the timeline of events, the ongoing investigation, and the emotional journey of Lauren's family, shedding light on a case that has gripped the Bloomington community for over a decade. Initial disappearance and immediate response. Lauren Spierer was last seen in the early morning hours of June 3, 2011. After spending time with friends at a Bloomington bar, she walked back to her apartment before visiting a friend's place. According to her friends, Lauren was last seen leaving that apartment, heading home. The following days marked the beginning of an intense search and investigation. By June 6th, volunteer search parties had formed, scouring Bloomington and its surroundings for any sign of Lauren. Her parents, Robert and Charlene Spierer, made a heartfelt plea to the public, urging anyone with information to come forward. "Somebody knows something and I would just beg and plead that that person come, however they want to get us that information. I don't care if it's the website, if you have a friend that can call a friend, I don't care, but somebody knows where Lauren is." Charlene Spierer. Police investigation and persons of interest. The Bloomington Police Department quickly classified Lauren's case as active, and over the years they have received more than 36,000 tips, with 1,100 deemed actionable. Early in the investigation, police released specific details about Lauren's last known movements and began identifying persons of interest, including Corey Rossman and Lauren's boyfriend, Jesse Wolfe. Corey Rossman, one of the 10 persons of interest, cooperated fully with police, providing a DNA sample and maintaining his innocence. His attorney emphasized Rossman's willingness to aid the investigation, hoping it would bring closure to Lauren's family. Similarly, Jesse Wolfe, a fellow IU student and Lauren's boyfriend, was also categorized as a person of interest. Police confirmed that Wolfe and others connected to the case cooperated with investigators, though specific details about their involvement were not publicly disclosed. Search efforts and community involvement. Throughout June 2011, the search for Lauren expanded beyond Bloomington, involving hundreds of volunteers, police officers, and experts. Community members like Kristen Green, who traveled 3 hours from Valparaiso, showed the depth of concern and solidarity felt across the region. Authorities used every available resource, including roadblocks, flyers, and canine units, to try to uncover clues. Despite these efforts, no significant breakthroughs were made in the early days. Key leads and surveillance footage. One of the few tangible leads was a surveillance photo released on June 14th, showing a white four-door Chevy pickup truck circling the block around the time Lauren disappeared. The truck, with equipment visible in the back, was believed to be a critical piece of evidence, potentially linking someone to Lauren's disappearance or at least providing information that could guide the investigation. The owner of the vehicle came forward shortly after the photo was released but was eventually cleared by police. Nonetheless, the image served as a reminder of the urgency and complexity of the case. Police also released a rare photograph of Lauren taken the night before she vanished, capturing her happy, smiling face. This image humanized the investigation, highlighting the young woman at the center of the mystery and deepening the community's emotional connection to the case. The emotional toll on Lauren's family. For Robert and Charlene Spierer, the search for their daughter became a full-time mission. They were often present at search sites, meeting with volunteers and detectives daily, and tirelessly advocating for information. Their determination never wavered despite the mounting frustration and exhaustion. "I have one thing in my focus and that's Lauren's face, and that is what keeps me going. My complete, total focus and purpose and determination is for Lauren." Robert Spierer. The couple's emotional strength was evident during a June 17th news conference when Robert broke down while speaking about the upcoming Father's Day without his daughter. "I would also like to thank all of the people that have had the courage and the compassion to provide tips in connection with Lauren's disappearance. Meanwhile, I ask those that have information about Lauren or the events of that evening to get the courage to come forward and tell us anything that you know." Challenges and disappointments. One source of deep disappointment for the Spierer family was the lack of cooperation from some of Lauren's friends. those believed to have been with her in the hours before she disappeared. Despite police efforts and repeated appeals, only one friend came forward voluntarily. Charlene expressed her frustration in late June, emphasizing the need for honesty and community support. "It's mind-boggling how somebody wouldn't come forward. It's just not within my realm of thinking. We know without a doubt that if Lauren was able to help somebody, she would." Lauren Spierer. Robert also made a direct appeal to parents of Lauren's friends, encouraging them to guide their children toward doing the right thing. Evolution of the investigation. By late June, the police began adjusting their approach. They scaled back daily volunteer foot searches, shifting focus toward following leads as they emerged. The command center on campus for volunteers closed on June 29th, marking the end of large-scale community search efforts. However, police continued to pursue investigative leads, including searching Lauren's apartment building and interviewing persons of interest. Despite these efforts, no significant new information was publicly revealed. Community support and ongoing hope. Throughout the ordeal, the Bloomington community rallied around the Spierer family. Public prayer services and Find Lauren Day events illustrated the collective grief and hope shared by many. Robert Spierer acknowledged the strength of the community's support, stating, "You really get to know the fabric of a community often by the difficult times that it experiences collectively. We're forever grateful for everything that everyone has done and the support that's been given to us." Current status and call for information. As of the last updates in 2011, Lauren Spierer remained missing. The case was still active, with police urging anyone with information to come forward. Lauren was described as 4 feet 11 inches tall, weighing 95 pounds, with blonde hair and blue eyes. On the night she disappeared, she was wearing black leggings and a white top. Her family's message remains clear. To the person that has knowledge about Lauren's whereabouts, if you think that our determination is any less, it's not. If you think that our hope and our belief that we're going to find Lauren has changed from day one, it has not changed. We are just as determined today as we were day one. Robert and Lauren Spierer. Anyone with information is encouraged to contact the Bloomington Police Department or the investigators assigned to the case. Even the smallest detail could prove crucial in unraveling the mystery of Lauren's disappearance.